Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen, and today we're continuing our journey through Avatar the Last Airbender Book 3. We are on the home stretch now. We only have a few more of these videos left to go until we're all done with it. I'm excited to see what we'll do after that. Right now we're thinking probably Andor. We've been hearing a lot of people talking about Andor, and
Holden also got Death Note, which
I did.
He's been talking about. So we probably should do Andor, but after Andor, I would really like to check out Death Note.
Maybe we could do a Patreon poll for Andor or Death Note, so we have some choice in what we kind of want to watch. And
pretty sure Andor is gonna win that, but you never know.
Yeah, but so let us know what you think down in the comments below. For now, I am very excited to get into these next few episodes. I've really been enjoying Book 3, I think, so far. How are you feeling going into these next few episodes?
Good. I think by far Book 3 has been much better. And it's been a lot more creative. I think we've gotten a lot more character development, definitely been darker than the other two books. I'm really excited to see how this is gonna wrap up. Desperately want to see Iroh. Iroh has really just captured my heart. I love him. I just want to see how this whole story wraps up. I'm very curious about that.
Yeah, I know that they're approaching this Day of the Black Sun, which from what I saw in some comments of the last video is that it's sort of a mid-season finale, which is I think what we're gonna get into in these episodes. So let's go ahead and get into it. Avatar the Last Airbender.
Did you see Falcon? She was like, Boston was on top of her and she was like, had her paws around her.
Y'all are embarrassing the family, stop it.
Is it against your religion? We do like dog voices. Obviously you guys know that. But Boston lately has been into religion a lot, trying to challenge Holden.
Oh, I thought that was Falcon doing that.
No, it was Boston.
Supposed to be nice to me. It's part of your religion. All right.
And y'all have to know that we ran out of dog food last night. We wanted to start filming before we went to get some. So Holden, just so people know that he is actually nice to the dogs and loves them. Tell them what you made.
I don't know. I hate the dogs.
No, you don't.
I'm only ever mean to them. That's what I want.
He made scrambled eggs for them, bacon, and what else? Did you give them toast?
Yeah, they had a little toast. But that was just circumstantial. I was gonna make that anyways. This is turning into a weird video now. All right, episode 3, gameplay. Oh, just FYI too, we watched these episodes with subtitles on. I saw some people that were getting upset that we talked over some of the conversation between Toph and Katara about the motherly stuff. A lot of the times you'll notice we'll react to stuff before they even verbally say it because we'll read. Like, by the way, it's Zuko who was behind it all along, but before they even say it, we'll read it. We don't miss that much.
I'm ready to face the Fire Lord. Gonna get your glow on and hit him with a little Avatar state action?
When Azula shot me with lightning, my 7th chakra was locked.
You know what I just heard? Blah, blah, jumbo, blah.
What is this, Vikings?
Yeah, like how they made porch for him.
Were you able to locate everyone I told you to find?
Some of these men aren't exactly the warrior type.
Hands are an illusion, and so is death.
Jeez.
Hippo happy to see me.
Aww.
The boulder and the hippo no longer fight for others' entertainment.
Yes.
They're just bringing everybody back.
Fortunately.
My dad and I made this for you.
Nice, you got a new glider, my guy.
You're never stepping outside.
Oh, Iroh.
Oh no.
Breakfast.
Ever since I was put in here, you have been very kind to me.
Guy imitating Mako's doing a good job. You can still tell a little bit. It's not the original, but...
All right, Sokka, get it together.
Today, we're invading the Fire Nation. Anyway, the Firebenders won't have any fire to use, so that's good for us. And I didn't like Aang at first, but I grew to love him over time. Then we went to the Southern
This is not going well.
This is like one of the comments we get on this show.
It's okay. Why don't you take a break?
The boulder is confused.
The boulder.
We will have control of the Fire Nation, and this war will be over.
Yeah!
Yeah, get it over with.
Look at Appa.
Oh yeah, toy sales, baby. Oh my gosh, shaving it.
I actually liked him better with the hair, but I get it.
I completely flubbed it.
It's all right, Sokka, you'll be fine.
That was just public speaking, and nobody's really good at that.
It's true. It's the #1 fear in the world. Or in the country, I don't know. The world, maybe, I guess.
You seem so confident about everything.
Because I already failed the world once at Ba Sing Se. I won't let myself fail again.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see some battle.
Oh,
that's cool.
Good start. Wow.
If only they had some water. They have these flaming gates right on top of the ocean. I'm just saying, I think the waterbenders would have a much greater advantage here.
No one's on board, sir.
Where'd they go?
Bruce.
Guys are using submarines. Submarine, Mr. Wayne.
Is that freaking Appa swimming?
Is that a giant fish bowl over Appa's
Oh
head?
my gosh, I can't even take it. Appa is swimming like a fish.
Maybe it's like an air bubble. Somebody's like bending around
The
it.
idea.
Our original designs were a bit difficult to design. Limited air supply before we land on.
Oh yeah,
it's like an
somebody's
air
air
bubble.
bending around him. Better make that bubble bigger. He's gonna get some
Thank you.
carbon dioxide poisoning.
I think you should take the rest of the day off.
What?
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good.
No, I feel fine.
Trust me.
Red flags, lady. Red flags.
Are you ready for the Fire Nation to know the Avatar's alive?
I'm ready.
I hope you kick some serious Fire Lord butt, Twinkle Toes.
Katara,
Yeah.
You go first.
You're not that little goofy kid I found in the iceberg anymore.
Praise the Lord.
I'm really proud of you.
Me too, Aang.
And
Everything is gonna be different after today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
how?
What if I don't come back?
Of course you'll.
Oh my boy! Gotta be careful doing that in 2022 though. Supposed to go 90% and then she goes 10. Otherwise that's gonna be some sexual harassment. She wasn't into that.
Right, I'm on it.
I am so proud of Aang.
And he's just going for it all. It's like, you know what?
Woo.
This is my chance. He said, I'm going a full 100%. Good for you, Aang.
Don't break his heart, Katara.
I'm sorry, May.
My guy's dear Maying her. Oh,
I love it.
What do you know?
Ooh. Nice. Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, cut that. Cut the cable.
There you go. It's pretty exposed there.
Yeah, they're in this like trench.
Not very good shots.
Lucky for them.
Nobody better lay a finger on Appa, I swear to God. Wow.
Oh, okay. All right.
This stuff is pretty advanced.
Their equipment and whatnot?
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah, this guy. Well, he was from earlier. He's like manipulating the... Oh, jeez. Get wrecked.
There you go.
Jeez, Katara. Oof.
Oh no.
Oh, both the kids are there. Does that mean he's gonna die? Would Nickelodeon actually kill him?
I know I've made some bad choices. I'm gonna set things right.
How does that feel, Dad?
Oh, I think he's okay.
A little better.
Sokka's probably just gonna have to take over. That's gonna be
That's
his moment.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Sokka.
The eclipse is about to start, and we need to be up that volcano by the time it does.
I'm proud of you, son.
Aw.
Yip yip.
Appa provides so much accessibility.
One of the most important assets in this whole show.
That's strange. The Avatar is back! Anyone home?
Oh, not working.
We're on our way to victory.
Come on, Aang.
No. No, no! Fire Lord Ozai! Where are you?
Day of the Black Sun Part 2. We've been waiting for this for a while, since book 2. They've been talking about this.
I thought they mentioned it in book 1.
Maybe they did. I thought the whole owl thing where they look at the eclipse was book 2.
Is something wrong?
Yeah. She's missing her boo thing.
Is that Aang?
Falcon.
Please tell me you're here because the Fire Lord turned out to be a big wimp.
The entire palace city is abandoned.
They knew. He would have a secret bunker, somewhere he could go and be safe during a siege.
If it's an underground secret bunker we're looking for, I'm just the girl to find it.
If they knew we were coming, it could all be a trap.
I think they would want Aang to go for it.
What do you think?
I've got to try.
Yeah. I love Appa's little outfit.
There are natural tunnels crisscrossing through the inside of the volcano, made of metal deep in the heart of the volcano.
Sounds like a secret bunker to
I
me.
wonder if she can lift it up.
I'll be back soon.
That works too.
We'll have to be fast, but careful.
Oof.
There's no floor.
The floor is lava.
Lava.
Climb aboard and hold on tight.
Oh, screw that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Retreat! Everyone move to the secondary defensive position!
Well, I also think something bigger is
Afoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might be waiting to the last minute to really attack.
I'm ready to face the Fire Lord.
So, you are alive after all.
Azula.
I've known about the invasion for months.
I'm ready to face you.
What are you doing here? Telling the truth during the middle of an eclipse. This should be interesting.
It was Azula who took down the Avatar, not me. Avatar's not dead. He survived.
What?
Oh.
He's probably leading this invasion.
Oh no,
He could
Dad's
on
gonna
his
be
way here
mad.
right now.
I sight right now if you know what's good for you.
That's another thing. I'm not taking orders from you.
Oh yeah.
Think again.
Oh, my
Yeah.
man's gonna fight him.
My mind.
I am a 400-foot-tall purple platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings.
Okay, you're good, I admit it. Really ought to consider telling the truth anyway.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Xylee agents.
Yeah, and come on.
Oh wow.
Surrender.
You gotta lay down.
My honor that I wanted. But really,
This
I was
is
just trying to
Falcon
please
Spa.
you. How can you possibly justify a duel with a child?
To teach you respect.
It was cruel, and it was wrong.
You've learned nothing.
I've learned everything. We were taught that the war was our way of sharing our greatness with the rest of the world. What an amazing lie that was. They don't see our greatness. They hate us. We need to replace it with an era of peace and kindness.
Wow. Coming from Zuko.
Your uncle has gotten to you, hasn't he?
Thank
Yes.
God.
He has.
Okay, he just admits it. Yeah, he did. Straight up.
Good.
Yeah.
Azula is definitely giving him a run for his money, though.
Yeah, she doesn't even have her firebending.
Azula is also a very mentally strong individual.
Yeah, she's a psychopath.
Can't pin her down. She's too quick.
I mean, there's that, but
She's just playing with us. She's not even trying to win this fight.
You're trying to keep us here and waste all our time.
As you can't see, I should tell you, I'm rolling my eyes.
Wow.
Your whole head.
She's just baiting you again.
It's a trap. Don't say I didn't warn you. She was convinced you were going to come rescue her. Of course, you never
Oh.
After I leave here today,
A lot of stuff going on. All the drama coming out to the surface.
He can pass down to you the ways of tea and failure.
I'm going to join the Avatar.
Yeah, boy.
Feed you.
Since you're a full-blown
I
traitor.
think Thomas Hardman.
What?
Why wait?
Taking you down is the Avatar's destiny. Goodbye.
You think you're brave enough to face me, but you'll only do it during the eclipse. Don't you want to know what happened to your mother?
How long does an eclipse last for?
They said it only lasted 8 minutes.
Swore she would protect you at any cost. She knew I wanted the throne.
Sokka, she won't talk.
Where are you keeping her?
She was banished.
So she's alive.
Perhaps your penalty will be far steeper.
I like that transition from the eye like that. Oh!
Oh
yeah,
my
he learned. Yeah, he learned from
gosh.
Iroh, baby. Oh, yeah. Iroh taught him.
Sounds like the firebending's back on. Dad's all the way at the end of the hall, then down a secret stairway on the left.
I fell for it.
She had every move planned out.
But I could face the Fire Lord anyway.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. You'll have another chance. I know you will.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's probably a good go. It's like Bowser.
Y'all are in trouble.
They're here.
Oof. Those are terrifying.
Vay's got air power, but so do I.
I like this version of Aang much better.
Slow them down.
Oof.
Not today. Yeah, buddy.
Let's join the others.
Uncle!
Blowing from the inside.
Where's my uncle?
He busted himself out.
Good.
He was like a one-man army.
Off is good.
They're headed for the beach. They're gonna destroy the submarines.
With the Avatar, we could still win. On another day, you have to escape on Appa together.
What?
It's the only way to keep hope alive.
We'll be prisoners, but we'll all survive this battle.
Oh, dear.
Oh, these guys. Oh, no.
Oh.
Bye, Dad. We won't be apart for too long this time.
Oh, Aang.
Thank you all for being so brave and so strong. I'm gonna make this up to you.
There you go, Aang.
Oh, God.
I know just the place for us to go where we'll be safe for a while. The Western Air Temple.
Come on, Zuko.
We need him.
Those two episodes were probably the best in the whole show so far. I know that was like the end of the mid-season finale, but just loved it. Everybody like had a role and everything came to fruition. We've been waiting for this invasion of the Black Sun since book 2 at least, maybe even since book 1. I love that whole moment between Zuko and the Fire Lord. And you know, I've just been, there was something so cathartic about that, about Zuko being able to finally talk to the Fire Lord, tell the truth, give his perspective, but not only that, but just so assuredly, yes, my uncle got to me. I'm joining the Avatar. This is done.
Right. I think for such a long time, we've seen Zuko in such a lost and confused place. So to see him be able to get some clarity with regards to pretty much everything, I think is really satisfying.
It is,
because
very much so.
We've seen him be tugged and pulled in all different directions, and him just not know where his place is, or him not knowing the right thing to do, or him knowing the right thing to do and ignoring that.
Yeah.
So it's good to see Zuko in that position where he is absolutely, this is the right thing to do. I'm doing it. I don't care what you say. Nothing's changing my mind.
I know. I love that too. We're so used to seeing good people having the temptation towards the dark side or towards corruption or towards doing something wrong. That's usually the status quo. A good person, you know, faltering and losing their way and becoming, you know, good in the end. Very rarely do we see somebody that is bad tugged and pulled on and then becomes good. And I don't think there's probably been a more effective and satisfying way of doing that than I've seen in Zuko.
Well, I think Zuko, I don't really think he was ever bad, but it's nice to see someone like his character really drift to that dark side for a little bit, whether it's just out of confusion or whatever his reasoning is, and then be able to fully pull himself out. There's no doubt that his uncle had a large part in that, but at the end of the day, I think it's important to point out that it really is Zuko that makes that decision to not stay with the Fire Nation and do what he believes is right.
Yeah, I do think that he was bad at the beginning. I think that he was selfish. I think that he was willing to do or hurt whoever he needed to hurt. in order to get the result that he wanted. So that's why I do think that he was bad.
I think there's a difference between being bad and being lost and confused.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I think in the beginning his motivation was I think that he believed he had clarity, that this is what I have to do to get that job, and I'm doing that. And then around that middle, that book 2 part with Iroh, that's where that confusion and loss comes in. And then now we're on the other side.
What makes me believe, and this is just my opinion, that he at his core was a good person, was his interaction with his uncle. You know, that to me that was not somebody that was a bad person core. You know, I saw hints of a good person just being incredibly lost, not knowing what the right thing was, going down a road that he believed his father wanted him to go. And I think that that's a powerful thing. When your family, your parents, whatever, just your close family want you to do something because that's what everybody else in the family has done, or that's just tradition. That is what is expected of you. I think that is a very hard influence to resist. And I think that was the case with Zuko.
I agree. I feel like that could be made for anybody that does something bad or something wrong. I mean, at what point is it I am willfully evil versus if you're evil, you're really just lost? So that would be my response to that, I guess. We'd love to know. Let us know your thoughts on that. Anyway, so Zuko stuff aside, really great. I loved it. I love his evolution. Katara and Zuko are the best characters in the show, in my opinion.
I like Iroh and Zuko.
I agree. I love Iroh as well, but for me, Katara, for her journey and her evolution up to this point, just like Zuko, has been primo, spot on. I love her. She's one of the best.
And cheers to Aang for finally going for it. I've been waiting for that moment because that's just another thing that I feel like it has been teased. You know, Aang there's been those moments where it's so clear that he wanted to be very honest about his feelings with Katara. And I think to a certain extent, Katara has sensed that. But Aang just went for it, and it was phenomenal. I am so proud of him. He has come such a long way because when it came down to it, he was all business. Except for that moment.
I love this Aang. I want this Aang. We're in the final stretch of the show, but I love this Aang. I want to see more of this Aang. He's just even if he's unsure if he can win, he's still just like, I'm doing it. I'm going to go face the Fire Lord. We're doing this. She's distracting us. We need to stay, like you said, just business when it's appropriate. And this is a time when it's appropriate. And so I love that. Azula being, gosh, I hate her for all the right reasons. You know, she's such a fun character to hate because she's so frustrating, but she's just entertaining.
She really is, but there's something to admire about somebody that is, as I mentioned, just mentally tough. She's also very smart and cunning.
She is.
And much. I think that is a whether you hate her or love her as a villain, I think that she's a multi-dimensional character. And she keeps it interesting. She really plays off of other people's emotions, fears, and predicts what they're going to do, which is so much fun.
I think she's very good at reading people. She's much more like evil, as you know. She's
really
much more straight line evil.
But see, that's like that is somebody that I'm like, that is absolutely a bad person. But I do not feel that way about Zuko. I think that he had some moments where he was very much misled. But Azula is absolutely bad.
Sure. I do think that Zuko is more. I still think that in the beginning he was much more focused on selfishness, and that led to hurting whoever didn't really matter. Only later did he begin to have second thoughts about how he was approaching that. Versus Azula, I agree, is just much more, I am bad, I know I'm bad, I don't care that I'm bad. I do think that she's one-dimensional in the sense that she's predictable and that she's going to do what is best for her in the end. She might play games with it or manipulate, and she likes to play with people, but in the end, she's going to do what's going to give her the advantage.
Yeah, but I think there's been many situations where her character has not been one-dimensional. She's a very unique character.
She is. I just mean one-dimensional in that way. Her motivation is crystal clear, in my opinion, what is best for me. Even if that means making you think it's not that way for now, that is where it ultimately is going.
Yes, she's very manipulative, very into herself.
She's a narcissistic psychopath, sociopath.
But
like
she's
by
so
the book.
Great. She's so great. Listen, Sokka, Aang, Katara, they are not stupid by any means, but she really has a way of making them look at times and feel like y'all are stupid.
She's good at that.
I am playing with you. How could you not figure it out? And I think that that's just such a nice little switch up.
She's good, yeah. She's very
so
smart.
I think she's so much fun to watch. Definitely evil, not a good person, but it's really adds to the show, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get into these next 2 episodes now. I know that this video is probably gonna be longer than normal because we took a break from those 2, but I really wanted to focus on those 2 before we moved forward. While it's still like fresh, we just saw it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the pretty much consistent all-out fight scenes.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
just like heavy on the war. I mean, not that war is a great thing, but
no, I know what you mean.
Watching that is always just, it's so creative, and seeing all the different types of tools that they have and weapons that they use. Yeah. I think it's great.
Yeah, some of the best action we've seen in the show so far. I love it, guys. This is, when we were criticizing or we weren't really like falling in love with book 1 or even some of book 2, I know people were like, no, how can you think that? Because y'all have already seen this and you know how they become and how they are. So I'm just glad that we're finally getting there too.
I get it though, y'all.
I understand too. Yeah.
You guys love the show, so it's hard to hear somebody coming in fresh being like,
yeah, it's not our favorite.
Deal?
Why is Aang so childish?
I totally get y'all. I get it.
Yeah, and I'm loving it. Anyway, let's go to get to these next 2 episodes.
Both.
Why are they having to walk?
Sorry guys, but Appa gets tired carrying all these people.
I mean, he's literally carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Oh, that's cool. It's like upside down.
It's really cool. So happy Zuko's on the right side now.
He reminds me a lot of Vegeta.
Who?
Vegeta.
Who?
From Dragon Ball Z. We'll get there.
Why is he named after a lady part?
Vegeta.
Chances of finding him here are very slim.
What I expect to hear from the laziest man in the Fire Nation.
So he's like, oh, that was so cringe talking to him like that. Zuko's turning into the Silver Power Ranger, like the one that joins in when they really need him the most.
I think we need to talk about some things.
Oh, here we go. She needs to know what they are.
We need to decide what we're gonna do now.
If you ask me.
Actually, not talking about it at all.
You just need to master all 4 elements and confront the Fire Lord.
Where am I supposed to get a firebending teacher?
There's gotta be someone who can teach him firebending.
Oh, there is.
Hello, Zuko here. So.
Trying to figure out what he's gonna say.
When I was attacking you, I thought I was good before, but now I realize I was bad. But anyway.
There's you, Boston.
What's your answer? Zuko, you have to look within yourself to save yourself. Will your true self reveal itself?
Mm-hmm.
What would Azula do? I can join your group, or I can do something unspeakably horrible to you and your friends. I guess I'm not that good at impersonations. Hello?
Oh.
Zuko here.
I like how when he's not trying to kill or capture the Avatar, he can like find him no problem.
I'm good now, and
I'm good now.
join your group. Oh, and I can teach firebending.
Can't possibly think that any of us would trust you, can you?
All you've ever done is try to hunt us down and capture us.
Tara's gonna be the first person to give him a break.
Yeah.
I set him free. That's something.
Appa does seem to like him.
And I never should have sent that Fire Nation assassin after you. I'm gonna try to stop.
Yeah, sorry about
Why
that.
aren't you saying anything? You once said you thought we could be friends.
We'll never let you join us.
Aww.
Now.
No. Don't worry, Zuko. They're gonna change their mind.
Person anymore. Then maybe you'll take me as a prisoner.
There we go.
No, we won't. We'd better not see you again.
Oh, I'm starting to feel bad for Zuko.
Yeah, jeez. I was hoping Aang would have softened up there a bit. I mean, what does he have to gain from doing that, guys? He just like humiliated him and.
What was I thinking? Telling them I sent an assassin after them?
Yeah, that may not have been the smartest.
This is just like when we were in prison together and he starts talking about his mother and making it seem like he's an actual human being. The thing is, it worked. I did feel sorry for him. When the time came, he made his choice, and we paid the price.
Remember when you two were sick and I got captured by Zhao? It was Zuko who came in and got me out. He risked his life to save me.
You're nothing but a big prize to him.
That crazy stuff about setting Appa free. What a liar.
He wasn't lying.
At least he didn't add animal cruelty to the list.
He could have turned out a lot worse. All I know is that while he was talking to us, he was sincere. Aang needs a firebending teacher. We can't think of a single person in the world to do the job. And you won't even think about it? I'm beginning to wonder who's really the blind one around here.
Nice.
Stay back!
It's me! Ow! You burned my feet!
I'm sorry! It was a mistake! Let me help you! I'm sorry! Come back!
Zuko.
My guy. That's not his fault.
Why am I so bad at being good?
I haven't seen her since she stormed off yesterday. I'm in no rush to have her yelling at us again.
My feet got burned.
What happened?
I just told
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I kind of went to see Zuko last night.
You what? So he attacked you?
Well, he did and he didn't.
It's gonna take a while for your feet to get better. I wish I could have worked on them sooner.
After what he did to Toph, I don't think we have a choice.
Uh-oh. Combustion Man.
All I can think of is Predator now.
We just watched Predator. Oh!
Nice!
I'm ordering you to stop.
Now it's personal.
It's like you can't put the genie back in the bottle.
All right.
This guy is really powerful.
Oh!
I do wonder what his motivation is, though. I think he's probably ticked off at them. Suffocate him, Aang. No air, no fire.
A man can't breathe. He can't fight.
Ooh, nice. Oi!
Oh, finally!
Yeah, boomerang!
Nice, Sokka.
Problem, Combustion Man. That guy blew his own head off.
I mean, he doesn't have like a real name like John.
I mean, Zuko said he had a different name, but that's just what they called him. Did he literally just kill himself? And he pulled a black bolt.
Come on, y'all. Just forgive Zuko already.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but thanks, Zuko.
I know I didn't explain myself very well yesterday. I thought I had lost my honor and that somehow my father could return it to me. But I know now that no one can give you your honor. Something you earn for yourself by choosing to do what's right. I'm sorry for what I did to you. It was an accident. I need to be more careful and control my bending so I don't hurt people unintentionally.
I think you are supposed to be my firebending teacher.
All right.
I burned Katara. After that, I never wanted to firebend again. Now I know you understand how easy it is to hurt the people you love.
Go ahead and let him join. It'll give me plenty.
Directed by Dan Schneider.
If you think this is the way to do it, then I'm all for it.
Katara?
I won't let you down. I promise.
All right, slow down, Zuko.
Home sweet home. I guess, for now. Unpack? Okay, this is really, really weird.
Aww, Uncle.
Destiny is a funny thing. If you keep an open mind and an open heart, you will find your own destiny someday.
You make one step backward, one slip up. Give me one reason to don't have to worry about your destiny anymore.
Oh yeah, she's fighting for her man.
Permanently.
Katara's basically like, I will kill you. And I don't mean that as a euphemism. I will literally kill you. I will strangle you and choke off your air supply until you pass away.
Holden, she didn't say that.
You know what that's from? Comment down below if you know what I'm quoting. I'll be really surprised.
Firebending in and of itself is not something to fear. But if you don't respect it, it'll chew you up and spit you out like an angry Komodo rhino. Now, show me what you've got.
Show me what you got. He's not as like enraged anymore. Is that what?
You know what it's supposed to look like.
Sorry, Sifu Hardman.
And stop telling me that.
If I watch you two jerks do your jerk bending?
Jerk bending?
Out of here!
I wonder what May is gonna think.
I've got some pretty bad news. I've lost my stuff.
I didn't touch your stuff.
I'm talking about my firebending.
All right, Katara, come on.
Maybe you're just not as good as you think you are.
Ouch. I bet it's because I changed sides.
That's ridiculous.
Just don't have enough anger to fuel it the way you used to.
Okay, cut it out! I don't want to rely on hate and anger anymore.
Good for you.
There has to be another way.
Zuko needs to go back to whatever the original source of firebending is.
What does Iroh use, I wonder?
I don't know. For earthbending, the original benders were badger moles. Blind, just like me. So we understood each other. It was their way of interacting with the world.
The original airbenders were the sky bison.
Well, this doesn't help me. The original firebenders were the dragons. The first people to learn from the dragons were the ancient sun warriors. I don't know why, but I thought this thing would be a lot faster.
Whoa!
Ooh.
This booby trap must be centuries old, and it still works. Where's that upbeat attitude you were talking about?
I like seeing them do stuff together.
I thought the dragons were friends with the sun warriors.
Well, they had a funny way of showing it.
Something happened to the dragons in the last 100 years.
My great-grandfather Sozin happened. He started the tradition of hunting dragons for glory. The last great dragon was conquered long before I was born by my uncle.
But I thought your uncle was...
Uncle Iroh? What?
I don't know. Good?
Family tradition, I guess.
It's locked up!
It's a celestial calendar. Just like the fire sages have in their temples.
Monkey feathers. The solstice again.
We might be able to speed time up. Let's see if we can outsmart the sunstone.
Seems like a pretty big design flaw.
Right?
I don't care what everyone else says about you. You're pretty smart.
Ugh.
It says this is something called the dancing dragon. I want you to dance with me.
What?
Let's follow the steps of the statues. These aren't dance moves. These statues are giving us a lesson.
This better teach us some really good firebending.
Fusion. Ah.
Hooray! What exactly is that?
It's some kind of mystical gemstone.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. Uh-oh.
Zuko, do something!
At least we have air. Maybe if we stay calm, we can figure a way out of this.
What do you think we should do?
Think about our place in the universe?
Who's down there?
Oh.
Aw.
We came here to find the ancient origin of all firebending.
I don't normally play this card, but I'm the Avatar.
I know my people have distorted the ways of firebending to be fueled by anger and rage. When we came here, I never imagined the Sun Warrior civilization was secretly alive. Please, teach us.
You must learn them from the masters, Ran and Shaw.
They'll read your hearts, your souls, and your ancestry. You must bring them a piece of the eternal flame. It was given to man by the dragons.
Couldn't my friend here carry my fire for me?
No.
It's like a little heartbeat.
Fire is life. Cave of the Masters is beneath that rock.
Slow it down, Zuko.
You're too timid. Give it more juice.
Hear that? Give it more juice.
You can do it.
Tell you one in the world.
Your ancestors are directly responsible for the dragon's disappearance.
The decline of the dragons is your burden too.
Jeez.
I think we could take these guys in a fight, whoever they are.
Really making this whole thing like an event for everybody. Did his fire just go out?
I think so.
Give me some of yours.
No, just make your own.
That's cheating, Aang.
Stop cheating off me!
Quit being stingy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here it comes. Any moment now. What about this situation makes you think they want us to dance?
Oh, I like the dragons.
Yeah, me too. That's really cool. I like that. What's gonna be your source? Your friendships? Your family?
It was beautiful. My uncle Iroh said he faced the last dragon and killed it.
They deemed him worthy and passed the secret on to him as well.
So no one else would hunt them.
It's energy and life.
Yeah, it's like the sun. That's why my firebending was so weak before. Hunting you was my drive. So when I joined you, I lost sight of my inner fire. I have a new drive. I have to help you defeat my father and restore balance to the—
Yeah, you do.
New drive successfully installed.
Oh, yeah.
I got a little bit of a cheat code there.
Now that you have learned the secrets,
We can't let you leave.
we have no choice.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, yeah.
But seriously, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, that's a great dance. It's not a dance. It's a firebending.
It's the fusion.
What's your little form called?
The dancing dragon.
I get it, Zuko. It's all good, buddy. All right, just finished those 4 episodes. Really love them. I know we talked a little bit more in depth about the first 2. So the second 2 episodes, I really enjoyed having Zuko officially become part of the group. I love the imagery of the dragons and Zuko kind of getting his mojo back with the firebending, finding a different source of that fire, aside from all the anger and rage he had previously trying to hunt the Avatar. And then seeing that being a firebender isn't just all about destruction, like Aang said, that we're so used to seeing them as like the bad guys or being evil, and so knowing that them at their core, they actually were just like all the other benders. They had a good motivation. So I really enjoyed those final 2.
I love that it wasn't as clean cut as Zuko finds them, explains his journey and his struggles, and everything's all good. It was then Zuko was running into an issue where he wasn't able to do what he knows best. Added a different dynamic to the episode when the episode honestly could have been a little boring if they had not thrown all those complications in.
Yeah.
I think that the group's reactions it makes sense.
Yeah.
It really makes me feel for Zuko because he's trying to be a good guy. He's trying to do the right thing. I'm really happy that they are where they are, and just seeing Aang and Zuko together was satisfying on a whole different level because they've been at odds, or at least Zuko has been at odds with him. They definitely have like a brotherhood chemistry going on that I'm really enjoying.
Yeah.
So it's nice exploring that finally.
Me too. My last thoughts are I love that Iroh is the one that learned the original source of the firebending, which makes sense for him because he's not filled with all this anger and rage, and we've seen him to be an extremely proficient firebender. I love that. And then of course he lied saying he killed the final one just to maintain the facade of him kind of being a part of the more malicious intent of the Fire Nation, but really to protect those other dragons. So I love that.
And that's right up Iroh's alley too. That's exactly the type of person he is.
They're still holding off on Iroh. He escaped, but we still have not seen him yet, so there's gonna be something big with him, coming. But of course, guys, those are just some of our thoughts on this one. I know this one was probably a little bit longer than some of the others. We really wanted to talk about the Day of the Black Sun and then wanted to watch these other 2 episodes as well. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know some of your thoughts. We kind of had different opinions about some of the stuff with the Day of the Black Sun, and if there's anything else that you want us to know, we'd love to check those out. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out quite a bit. Subscribe. You'll be notified when we post the next Avatar the Last Airbender video. And check out Patreon. You can watch some of these early. That's one of the best perks over there. And we will be doing a full-length reaction to the final 4 episodes, or the final arc or final little bit, because enough people on Patreon have requested us to do that. So we'll be doing that on Patreon too. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone.